TIFU by giving myself HIV. So, a few years back, in high school, I donated blood with a company that came to visit us and tell us about the importance of donating. I felt that it was important. So I signed up and did it. Little did I know that by giving them my information, the company would bother me for the rest of forever from different phone numbers to give more blood. They were really after my precious life juice. And for years continued to call me time and time again. One day, when I was with my friends, I got really fed up and thought it would be interesting if I told them it wouldn't be such a great idea to donate because I am HIV positive. Then, I hung up, and I'm pretty sure they never called me again. Well, flash forward to today. My dad opens a letter from this company, saying essentially that they think I have HIV. For the next 15 minutes, me and my dad were in a state of shock, panic, thinking that I had this horrible disease. Just as I was about to call my doctor, I remembered what I had said. My dad was pissed but definitely relieved that I didn't actually have HIV. I definitely won't tell anyone something like that ever again. TLD or gave blood. They called for years, which annoyed me. I said I had HIV. Got a letter that made me and my dad think I really did. False alarm. No HIV. Just throwing this out there, but they also are probably notifying the people who received your blood donation that they might have been exposed. Here's a pro tip. Next time just say you have been getting tattoos. I think you have to wait at least a year. If they call again, say you got more and they aren't going to verify this. Wait. A company? Blood donations in the USA. I suppose. Aren't something governmental? Don't get me wrong. Donating blood is extremely important. I have done so numerous times. But why would I trust a random company that seems to have bad business practices with my blood? Also, how is it distributed? Is there like a federal blood bank that all of the donations go to, or do they go to private blood banks? I donated my blood prior to a surgery. They called stating they lost it. I don't normally give blood because I lived in the UK for a while, and the US won't let me donate. They continued to call until I got mad at them for losing my blood. You might have jinxed yourself. Better get tested. Next time. I recently traveled to a place with a prion disease of your choosing. Done. Just say you're gay. As fucked up as it is, they don't want blood from gay people. Or they didn't. IDK if that's still the case. I've started answering calls in Spanish. It usually does the trick. Thumbs up for being bilingual. Are you type O positive? The first time I gave blood and they learned my blood type 1, got bi-weekly calls for 2 years. Just say that you ate English beef in the 90s or whatever that BSE restriction dictates. I can't be asked to look it up. Edit. At doctor, which says it more succinctly than I can. Just say you were eating fish and chips for 6 months in Britain while listening to Nirvana's new album. They'll probably understand? I used to get the calls all the time. Oh, with beautiful veins. They must have me on a list. I just tell them I've gotten a tattoo. They don't call me back for another year. By then, I've got a new tattoo. Oops. Sorry. Another good one is saying that you're trying to kick a coke habit. Both are big no-nos for my blood services. Maybe you've had sex with someone who has possibly had sex with a gay person. They really hate gays too. Now that I've received modified blood products. Rogam, if anyone's wondering. I have a more legitimate excuse. Plot twist. They tested your blood and found out In the future, try the phrase, "Put me on your do not call list." Tell them you donate plasma now. First, they pay you for plasma. Second, you can't donate blood for a while afterwards. Like months afterwards. So if you tell them you donate plasma, they should leave you alone. If you're a man, just say that you have sex with men and they won't bother you for at least a year. Lymphoma works for this. Had Hodgkin's disease. Cannot ever donate blood. I drive my friends to make up for that fact. And would if I was allowed. But yeah, they don't want my cancery mud blood. Sucks. But it'll get sorted. They undoubtedly test before giving it on. So I doubt anyone is now worried on the recipient end. Could say you've before a Jehovah's Witness and can't. I imagine they'd leave you along if religion was the reason. So glad I ended up not being able to give blood. I was going to, but tried doing it 6 months after being shot in the head with a crossbow. So when they asked how I was feeling, I was honest, a little queasy and I have a headache, but I'll be okay. Said I couldn't give blood unless I was feeling 100%. After reading this, I am so glad. I have perfect veins for needles and have a rare blood type. They'd be pestering me forever had I actually donated. You should have just said you've had sex with men. It's time to live your life the way you want.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Haircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.